And what about hints and tips to the new director of the ICA?
None. The institution has to reinvent itself continuously, and it's changing, and the world is changing, the arts world is changing, and there are other institutions. And the new director has to help with the staff and the team and the board and everything do it. And they don't need old directors telling them what to do. However, when I became director, I wrote to all the old directors. There'd been, I don't know, there must have been more than 10 alive. And none of them had lasted more than 2 years, and most of them had had either a breakdown or got fired. And I wrote them and saying, please, please come and talk to me. None of them did, none of them wanted to. And since I've left, I've offered to meet and talk to my successors. None of them have wanted to talk to me. I actually wanted to, and I wanted just, not that I wanted advice from them so much as I wanted to understand what had happened during their time. I wanted to know their history. And it seems to me if you're planning a future, you do it out of knowledge of the history as well. And I think that's a peculiarity about directors of the IC, is that most of them have not been very interested in the history of the institution. And clearly most people working there are, because of the stresses and strains, concerned about the immediate future. And I came unstuck with staff at the end. I mean, there was a kind of rebellion within the building. And probably I stayed too long. I think you shouldn't count on staying too long. Most of my predecessors stayed too short a time. They were only there 2 years. I was there nearly 13 years, and I'm pretty stubborn by character, and maybe I think I was seen as a block of certain progress. On the other hand, I wanted to change things. And it's hard to change things if you were instrumental in making those things happen, because it's like going back on what you. And there were things I really wanted to change, and so I would say plan to stay 6 years to 8 years, and try to understand the past as well as the future, and otherwise don't listen to old directors.